My pops, he used to say sleep with an eye open in case the room come alive like a raging ocean. Maybe something's gonna shift in the time zone. Never know, sky could fall like a rainstorm. There was a man told me that he lived through 3 lives. He died twice, he see the world through 3 eyes. I was told that you die 3 deaths. The first when your soul leaves its host, exit the last breath. Second death, you march inside your black box, parade to the dirt that house your bone stock. Third death, you forgotten, never heard again, never spoken of. Your name is never said. How many walking dead, their faces never seen, stories never read, their eyes void of dreams. They live in trash dumps, cross borders of hell, sleep on concrete, rot in prison cells. I'm a bird in a cage. They clip my wings. I scurry on the ground amidst the fluttering of feathers getting plucked, waiting to get pulled, taken to the slaughter, cut, packed, and moved across a dozen states and placed on a shelf. No list of toxic growth injected in my breast. What's left is what I knew before the mass machines, before the roar of blades, before the scissors drink. The trees were once alive, I danced around their roots before I was absorbed. Me inside of you, the sacrifice of flesh, so you can pick my bones, so you can lick my wounds, so you can send me home. I had a dream of a sewage water wasteland, skiing through an interstate of ice lands. High-rise buildings line the horizon, Aqua City life, concrete islands. Sniper planes, they patrol through the night sky. Dark smog hide the light from the daytime. Twist and turn my way through the pipeline. We've passed the restricted access line, through the gates on image of a time lapse. Kinda hard to grasp how many days passed, how many years gone, erased now, how much land dead, how many speak now about the bombs that would drop through the oil wars, the nuclear waste that oozed into the soil. No continents, fresh water gone tomorrow, genocide, politicians gone to Mars. I'm a hip-hop artist and poet, educator, known as Molina, my last name, AKA Molina Speaks. How many of my people out here got a last name? How many of y'all got history attached to that last name? I wanna hear, you're like, no, we don't got no history. On the count of 3, if everybody could scream out your last name as loud as you can. 1, 2, 3. Molina! It's important to call back the ancestors, the antepasados. I'm putting on an event tomorrow here in Denver called the Bronze Future Celebration. It's a celebration of a collection of poetry I've been working on, a video chat book dealing with issues of Chicano history and future, food justice, sustainability, looking at what it means to be green, as brown folks. Another great event that's happening tomorrow night is Stephanie Tani's release celebration for her new collection of poetry as well. So it's a great weekend of poetry here in the city. And the schools might have been shut down today. The post office wasn't delivering mail. The Auraria campus shut down. But Cafe Cultura, we in the house. The second piece I'm gonna do is called Mi Gente Live. Mi gente live, but mi gente die. Early deaths, star shadows of what could be. Papagayos who would fly but nosedive into plates of waste, taste, decay, in smokestacks that break backs of Mexicanos, working commerce cities that manufacture plastic culture. We eat breakfast of heart disease, clogged arteries, swollen spirits, indigesting nitrates and midnight tirades. Youth trading stock now, Jordans for organs, Big Macs for blood vessels, gold chains for blue veins. We are dying too soon. Mi gente swallow sticky toxins, mal comida every meal. Chavalitos slurp up syrup, high fructose gulps of synthetic paste, lost in maze of confusion. Fusion strands of noxious tomorrows, swallowed. One-eyed cow clones raised on chemical grays, chopped, packaged, killed, sent. No label, but boss man paid. Lab coat tomatoes, infused color red, void of nutrients, but look so pretty on shelves. So what? Eggplant sheep consume the illusion. Implantation into chemical wombs. Red moon fumes. Think belly full. You been fooled. Nah. Mi gente live now. Cultivate fresh earth. Sound. Tierra o muerte. Recuerda? Sky dreams loom green, colorful gardens. Against all odds, Vadio waterways stream fresh harvest. Skyscraper revolutionaries organized. Urban ingenuity crossed with rural knowledge. Street smart or college. Either way, we got it. Get it? Cause we grow crops now. Health stock rise. Co-ops where I shop. We shop smart now. Village maestros dig up chemical soil. Turn it over. We restart now. Shut down big money. Reclaim ours now. Tree plant people recognize sacrifice. Animal spirit companions right to good life. Father sky, we bond through clean air smiles. Eat truths. Dispose of lies. Doubts. Stand tall again in our own roots. Now, mi gente, we live proud. So I know everybody in the audience knows about it. Everybody has their own copy. It's the Cafe Cultura Collective compilation, our most recent book of poetry featuring many of the Cafe Cultura poets who have been around, for several years now. It's a great collection of poetry. You could pick it up at one of the Cafe Cultura celebrations that we have, again, as Sukar said, every second Friday of the month. All right, so this, this isn't to exclude anybody, but brown is beautiful. Now, I need your help with this. I need your help. I got this declaration, but I need it to be a community declaration. So throughout the poem, I'm going to give you the sign. We're going to go. And then when I put it out to you, say, brown is beautiful. So let's practice that quick.
Brown is beautiful.
Let's try once more.
Brown is beautiful.
Perfect. Here we go. In between white supremacy and black supremacy, white Jesus and black Jesus, Anglo-centric standards of beauty and beautiful Afrocentric unity. Between pasty Spanish white thighs that have never seen the sun, and the Mexica autumn red hues that shade our forearms, y nos caras, and sometimes our calves, backs, biceps, shoulders, y panzas. Evading shadows, void of black and white lines, gray space, America blind to our spectrum of paints, so they try to erase us. Nothing splintered about our tongues, mono or bilingual. Some of our gente are trilingual, claiming Spanglish is official language. Trabajo, trabajo. Mira, mijo, this life is puro trabajo. Echoes of wisdom from mommy and papi. Lessons that no youth want to hear, but always come to respect. Inside a lowrider, hitting switches, buried into the stitches of the driver's seat. Swirls of color bathed deep into the mural on the trunk, rolling down federal system souped up. Que suave, ese bump, Chicano oldies, hip-hop or funk. Above ground now, opening up the margins of history, littering the ivory towers with liberation theology. En Lakesh, raza studies, eres mi otro yo, retracing indigenismo, opening circles, spiraling la Chicana cósmica higher. So when I say it, people know Molina be no liar. Behind still bars, mi vida loca, la pinta, where genius children of men whom nobody loved become artistas. Black soup mixed with agua, burning plastic and styrofoam, inking los cuerpos carnales con memorias sagradas, so that when time spent evaporates y los hermanos de sangre return home, time is not forgotten.
Brown is beautiful.
Familia, divided by 20-foot walls now, under stadium lights, microsensors y cameras, tracked by ground radar and facial recognition devices, led and hunted by el espíritu del coyote. Brown bodies monitored by unmanned drones, 2,000 miles wide, la frontera. La Madre's loving bronze eyes, surviving desert heat, remind the pinche migra.
Brown is beautiful.
Everywhere you find us, what you find in us, in every context, every shade, beauty. The lost tribes de las Americas, always crossing borders to survive, always on the other side of God, between empires that divide us. We define what we define, us.
Brown is beautiful.
Brown is beautiful. Brown is beautiful. Brown is beautiful. So calling back.